Friends of class 5, welcome again in this online video lecture series. This is the host of this video and your maths teacher Ajit Rasmani welcomes here. Now this is our fourth part of video lecture series and this is our first lesson, Roman numeral. Now today we are going to continue the next part, that is our first lesson, Roman numeral. So I think yesterday, that means in the last video, that is number 3, we are explaining rule number 3 and rule number 4 that are using for writing the Roman numerals. So I think on this screen board present, you can observe rule number 4 that we explaining at the last there. Rule number 4, 4 examples that we can use there: 32, thereafter 47, then 79, and then you can continue 94 there. Now, while getting this rule number 4, the examples that here I am explaining there, that are between 1 to 100. Now, today, this is our part that we are going to explain. This is somewhat out of our textbook here, but this is important for our study. So we are taking this out of textbook part in this video here. Now we are taking some expansion of this rule number 4 here. Now by using rule number 4, we are going to write the bigger numbers that are 3 digit, 4 digit into Roman signs there. Now, already stated rule number 4 in this way, that is while writing any number in Roman numeral, first we write its expanded form there, and the groups that we get in the expanded form we write by using Roman signs there. Now, same rule we are going to apply to the next example, that are 3 digit number and 4 digit numbers here. So let's start for this next examples. So here I want to take the heading of the today's part here. So the heading in this way, bigger numbers. In Roman numerals, bigger numbers in Roman numerals, their writing method. So here I am taking first example in front of you, that is here I am taking in this way. A simple number 224. Now this is a 3 digit number. We want to transfer 224 into Roman sign. So as per our rule number 4, first we are deriving or we are forming the expanded form of this 224. Now in this 224, you observe 3 digits. First 2, second 2, third 4. Now we have to write the place value of all these 3 digits by using plus sign. So here I am writing the expanded form of this 224 in front of you on this green board. So the expanded form of this 224, it comes as 200 plus 20 plus 4. Now the 3 groups we have to form into this expansion. Now 200, let's think how we can write 200 into Roman sign. So if I am thinking 200 is 100 plus 100. So for 100 we have basic sign as C. So 100 plus 100, that means we write C for 2 times there. So we are taking here C for 2 times. Now, the next group is of 20. Now, we know how we can write 20 in Roman sign. That is 20 means 10 plus 10. So, for 10 we have x. So, we write x for 2 times. Thereafter, next group is of just 4. Now, the number 4 we can write as IV in Roman sign. So that we attach to the next there. IV. So double C, double X, IV. In this way, we can write 224 into Roman sign. Now we take another example. The number that we are taking as a 356. Again, 3-digit number there. So first we expand 356 into expansion form. That is 3 digits. We have to write their place value. So expansion form comes in this way. 300 plus 50 plus 6. Now, the groups that we make into the expansion, that are 3 groups there, 300, 50 and 6. Now, 3 groups we try to write by using Roman sign. Now, if you think about 300, 300 that we take 100 for 3 times, 100 plus 100 plus 100. So, we can write C for 3 times according to rule number 1. So, we write triple C for 300. Now, 50. Now, we have separate sign for 50 here. That is capital L. So, we write here L. Now, we can write 6 into Roman sign. So, by writing 6, we are using rule number 3. That is the addition rule. That is 5 plus 1, 6. So 5 plus 1, that means VI. We attach to the next here. In this way, we can write 356 into Roman sign as triple C L V I. Thereafter, third example, we are taking 495. 495. Now first we write its expanded form here. So the expanded form that we are writing here, 400 plus 90 plus 5 in this way. Now we obtain 3 groups into this expansion. Now if we think about 400, how we can convert 400 into Roman sign? We use rule number 2, subtraction. That is 500 minus 100, we get 400s there. So 400 that here I am writing in this way into Roman sign. CD in this way. Thereafter, we think about 90. Again, we are using rule number 2, subtraction process. While writing 90, we continue 100 minus 10. That is subtraction. So, 100 minus 10, that means XC in this way. Thereafter, we want to write 5 into Roman sign. Already we know how to write 5, that having separate sign, that is V. So, we write international number 495 into Roman sign, that is CDXCV. In this way, we write 495. Now we are trying to take another example number 4 there also. Now we are trying to take the example as 791. Now this is again 3-digit number. that we taken. Now first we convert this number into its expansion form. So we write the place value of all three digits here in this way. 700 plus 90 plus 1. This is the expansion form. Now let's think how we can write 700 into Roman sign. So 700, if you think, 500 plus 100 plus 100, we get 700. So we write here DCC, that comes 700. We think about 90, that we continue the third example there. So 90, that means XC. Thereafter, we can write 1, that is simply capital I, that we attach. So D double C XCI, we get 791 into Roman sign. So these four examples that here I am taking about 3-digit numbers. Now let's think about 4-digit numbers here. Here I am taking example number 5. 1147. This is 4-digit number. Now this 4-digit number we want to write by using Roman sign there. So first we had to convert this 4-digit number into expansion form there. So place value of all 4 digits we write here in this way. 1000 plus 100 plus 40 plus 7. This is the expansion form. Now into this expansion form we get 4 groups. So all groups we write by using Roman sign. Now for 1000 we know we have basic sign as a yum. So we write yum first. Then 100, we have separate sign C. 40, we can write as XL. And 7, we can write as VII. So if you attach all groups in front of each other, we get a whole Roman numeral in this way, that is MCXLVII, that is international number 1147. Let's try to take up another example, that is number 6 here, the number in front of you in this way. 2575. So we are going to write its expansion form first. The expansion form comes in this way. 2000 plus 500 plus 70 plus 5. Again, we get 4 groups there. Now, we are going to write all these 4 groups into Roman sign. Let's think about 2000. 2000 means 1000 plus 1000. So we write capital M for 2 times. $500 has separate sign, that is capital D. 70 we can write as 50 plus 10 plus 10. That means LXX. Thereafter, we want to write 5 there. So 5 has separate sign, that is V. So if you observe whole number, double M, D, L, double X, V, that we get international number 2575 into Roman sign. Let's take another seventh example. The number in this way 3941. 3941. 4-digit number. First, we make its expansion form. So place value of all 4 digits we write here. 3000 plus 900 plus 40 plus 1. Now we can think about how we can write 3000 into Roman sign. So if we think 3000, 1000 plus 1000 plus 1000, we get 3000. So I think according to rule number 1, we write M for 3 times easily. So we write M. Triple M for 3000. Thereafter 900, we want to think here 900, that is rule number 2, subtraction. 1000 minus 100, that is CM. We continues here. For 40, again we use rule number 2, 50 minus 10, that is XL. And for 1, we know how to write capital I. So we get the whole international number 3941 into Roman sign as triple M CM XLI. So this is up to explanation how to write 3-digit and 4-digit numbers into Roman sign. Now the next example that here I am putting in front of you. The example in this way, a whole digit number, that is 4000. We want to convert 4000 into Roman sign. Let's keep in mind. Now, if here I am thinking our biggest basic Roman numeral is capital M, having international value 1000. If I am using 1000 for 4 times, in international value, we get 4000 there. But if we write M for 4 times, M, 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 4 times, some student says we get 4000 there. But according to rule number 1, if we write M for 4 times, this is wrong method. So what is the way to write such numbers into Roman sign? This is also our out of textbook part, somewhat extra knowledge there. So this is not given in our textbook, so keep in mind carefully. So while getting such numbers into Roman sign, there is another way that given into Roman sign. Now in Roman number system, they are using a horizontal marking, that is, it looks like a horizontal line, that here I am drawing in front of you. Now this horizontal mark they shows or they called as bar sign. This horizontal mark is known as bar sign, and when we put up any number on by using this bar sign, it given its own meaning there. So when we put up this bar sign on any Roman sign or any Roman number, it shows that we have to multiply that Roman number by 1000. So, for example, if I am taking Roman number V double I, and on this V double I, if I am putting this bar sign in this way, this bar sign here I am taking in this way, V double I. So this writing method shows that the value of V double I is multiplied by 1000. That means value of V double I is 7. We take 7. It is multiplied by 1000. So 7 into 1000, that we get 7000. So when we write V double I by using bar sign, it shows international number 7000. Now same technique we want to write for 4000 here. So if we think 4000 in multiplication form, 4 into 1000. Now for 4 we have Roman sign IV. Now due to multiply 1000, we put a bar sign on this I in this way. So when we put a bar sign on IV, it shows international number 4000. Now the numbers after this 4000, that are 5 digits, 6 digits, 7 digits, 8 digits, we can transfer by using this method. One example at the last here I am explaining for this bar technique. Just keep in mind, this is not asking in our examination. Here I am taking one example in front of me. Here I am taking a 6-digit number, 1,20,410. This number we want to write in their Roman sign. Let's first we write expansion form of this. One lakh plus 20,000 plus 400 plus 10. This expansion form we get. Now, if we think about 1 lakh, it is somewhat biggest way. Now, we want to think here by which number, if we multiply by 1000, we get 1 lakh. So, this is important for us. Let's look at here. 1 lakh is equal to, if we multiply by 100 with 1000, if we multiply 100 by 1000, then we get 1 lakh there. So 100 into 1000, we get 1 lakh. Now for 100, we have Roman sign as C. So that C here I am taking in front of you. Capital C. Now it is multiplied by 1000. So due to that condition, we take bar sign on that. This is 1 lakh. Now let's think about 20,000. So if we continue 20,000, 20 into 1000. 20 into 1000. Now for 20 we have XX. So that's why we write here XX and we multiply by 1000. So we put a bar sign on that. Thereafter 400 you can write easily, that is by using rule number 2 subtraction, that is CD. Thereafter you can write 10 easily, that is by using X. So here by using this bar sign method, we can write such bigger numbers into Roman sign also. So 1,20,410 we can write in Roman sign also. While trying to read out this Roman number, we are trying to just here bar C bar double X C D X in this. Now the short important thing here I am explaining. In one Roman number, you can use one or more than one bar sign also. So this is somewhat out of textbook part. Keep in mind, try to understand this somewhat explanation part about this out of textbook here. I think this is for your general knowledge. Keep in mind, okay? If you have difficulties, then you can call me. So we stop into this video lecture series today. Thank you. Have a nice day.